If I, a few years in the past, knew that I was going to one day in the future make a video with a title regarding Roblox adding a feature that allows you to change the name of your group, I absolutely would not have believed myself. But I can tell you right now that this is a real feature, this is a real update that Roblox are planning to add sometime in the future. And before I show you all the information about this new feature, I would like to say, please leave a like on this video and subscribe. Surprisingly, I just now at this very moment remembered that back 9 months ago at this point I uploaded a video called Roblox group name change coming soon. So this has been something that Roblox have been talking about for a very long time now, and back when that was just being talked about and it wasn't supposed to become a feature, it was one of the first ever times and one of the only times that we have seen Roblox literally ask the community, or rather the community of developers, whether or not they would like having this update on Roblox, because they gave them a link to a survey that basically just told them that they were thinking about adding a feature that let you change the name of your groups, and asked them, would you like to see this on Roblox, yes or no? And like, considering this was now an entire thing at the current ongoing RDC event, and the fact that this is about to be added to Roblox sometime in the future must mean that the majority of people voted yes, they would like to see Roblox add it, because now Bloxy News just tweeted all of the details on the upcoming group name change feature, and all of these slides are taken straight from the ongoing RDC event, and there is 4 in total, and each one of them contains different information about this update. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I feel like this should have always been an update, because previously the only way, like, you were not allowed to change your group name, it was not a feature, and even if you contacted Roblox and asked them to change the group name for you, they would have declined, and there was only a very few, and I believe they were quite strict exceptions. And so the way that it worked previously was if you had a very minor typo in your group name, you could have emailed Roblox support and they would have changed it and corrected it for you. Or if the group name got copyrighted, like if it got a DMCA takedown, like I believe the Dunkin' Donuts group did on Roblox, Roblox will change the group name to content deleted first of all, and then once you contact them, you can have them change your group name to basically anything you want, you know, as long as it's abiding by the rules and no longer breaking the copyright that got it taken down in the first place. But the first slide of the group name change, this has the restrictions that the feature is going to have, and basically there will be a cooldown of 90 days between name changes, which is 3 months. So you can only change your group name once every 3 months, which I feel like is still very, very fair, and maybe it should be a little bit longer, because obviously right now we cannot change our group names. We have never been able to change our group names. From the day that groups got added to Roblox, we have not once ever been able to change our group names. So now all of a sudden having the power to change the name to whatever we would like it to be, and allowing that change to happen once every 3 months if we would like to, I feel like that's still a very, very big power to be holding right now. But also there will be a fee of 100 Robux, which I think it's 100 Robux to create the group in the first place. So I would say that's very fair. If not, it should be a little bit higher. You know, in the same way that changing your username on Roblox is currently 1000 Robux, it feels like 100 Robux to change your group name is a little bit on the cheaper side, but I know that a lot of people are going to be happy about that, or at least most people will be happy about that. And probably the most obvious rule of this entire thing, strictly only the person who is owning the group is allowed to change the name of the group. So even if you have like an account holding the group for you and you are still technically the owner of the group, unless you are on and using the account that is holding the group, you cannot change the name. And in the same way the previous usernames sit on your profile, that is going to happen with previous group names, and it looks and works exactly like the previous username thing, which I didn't expect them to add, and I don't know why I didn't expect them to add something like this, but I very much like the idea that they did add something like this. And also something I didn't expect them to do, but something very, very pleasant that I am commending them for doing, is when you change your group name, every single member in that group will be sent a private message informing them that the group's name has been changed, and obviously it's going to include both the old name and the new group name along with a link to the group, which I feel like is just common sense at this point, because I know even on my Discord server, if I do something as simple as change the server icon of the server, like even if the name stays exactly the same, people still get super confused and they think that it was a completely different server despite it having the same name. So being private messaged from the official Roblox account and mentioning the old group name along with the new group name, I think that's going to prevent a lot of confusion and obviously help a lot of people. And finally, just some things to keep in mind. Group search will not support searching by previous names. I think that one makes a lot of sense. And then also previous group names will be recycled after 90 days, meaning this name could be used by another group, which I think that one for some bigger groups who are thinking about changing their group names might just have them thinking about this a little bit, because, you know, obviously if your group is big and popular and well established and you still feel like you need to change the name of the group, after 90 days another group could take your previous name and then end up impersonating your very popular, very big group. But overall, all of these factors, all of this information compiled into one feature and into one upcoming update. I do very much like this update, and I think it's something that was very necessary for quite a long time. And there's not a lot of reactions to be going on right now. Like, the amount of replies to this is very minimal compared to previous updates, and I think that's because this only just got announced. But from what I can see right now, I would even say like 98% of people like every single aspect about this update. The only thing that I've seen people complaining about is either the amount of time that it took them to add an update like this, and also I saw someone saying that this should have been a feature from the second groups got added. But I suppose none of that matters now, because they are finally about to give us an update that allows us to change the name of our groups. I know a lot of people have been waiting a very long time for this, so please tell me your opinions about this below and whether or not you like this update. So one more time, please, and make sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe, because I will always appreciate love and support that you guys give me, and you know what, it helps me out a lot. What do we think of Roblox finally giving us the ability to change our group names? Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.